Okay, so the one which we've got here is reverse in parentheses. We need to write a function that reverses the characters in possibly nested parentheses in the input string. The input strings will always be well formed with matching brackets. I'm going to go through this a bit slowly because it can be a bit confusing, and trying to explain what each step is doing to the best of my ability. So the first thing that we sort of know is we need to return, and the output should be the reversed sort of string, well, the reversed parts of the strings which is between the brackets. We know that we need to remove the brackets and then reverse that string between the brackets. So if I just do for now const x is equal to input string, just so then we're not having to constantly type out input string every single time. It saves our hands a bit. The next thing is we're going to use a while loop, and the reason for this is within this while loop for the condition, we're going to put x dot includes, and that means a loop will just constantly be happening while x has an open bracket. And then within this loop, for every loop which we do, we're going to remove the bracket pairs and then reverse the string between the two brackets. But then because we're removing the brackets, it will then loop back around and it will say x.includes, and then when there's no longer a bracket available or within the string, because we've removed them, the while loop will finish, and then we can just return x. However, for now, because I'm going to console log a few things, I'm just going to put this while loop in brackets, in commented. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to search for the index of the first, the first end bracket. So if I just do const end bracket, and we'll use index of, so if we do x dot index of, and then we're looking for the index of the first end bracket, and then this should give us the index of the end bracket. I just run the tests, and for instance here console output is 4, and then we're given 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that works. Test 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, console output 7. Awesome. And then the next one we want to do is be like, okay, so we've got the end bracket, so let's get the start bracket. And what we can use here is if we do index dot x dot last index of, and then we put our starting bracket as the first, I believe it's a parameter, and then for the second sort of parameter we can put this value here, we can put the end bracket value. And what this will do is, originally, if I just do this first, console log start bracket, so 0, yeah, it will do that anyway. Let's go for 4. It's going to say 7. What? Yeah, okay. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could have sort of got 7 on another one, maybe. Yeah, so it's going to go for that one. No, it actually works with that one. Okay, this one here, for instance, console output 11. What test is that? That's test 3. So we've got start bracket, and then we want end bracket here. Go to test 3. We've got 11 and 7. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that was right for the end bracket. However, we're actually getting this bracket for the start, and that's not the two brackets that we want. But if we start our search from this end bracket, and then it will then go, okay then, so it will go search this way from right to left, and instead of making the start of the search from the end of the string and being like, okay then I'm going to return 11, it will start from index 7, which is this bracket here, and it will go along and it will return, what's that, 5 or 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. It will return 3. So if we put this value in here and then run the tests, and that was test 7, no, test 3, I believe. What have I done? Okay, I've killed it. Can't start bracket, end bracket, last index of, oh, okay, I've actually just bugged it all up. There we go, run the tests, number 3, now we've got 7 and 3 instead of 7 and 11, so it started a search from index 7 and then gone across to 3. So now we've actually got the index of our open bracket and end bracket. We can actually slice the string out from between them brackets and then start to change it, I suppose. So if we do x, let's do const s for string is equal to x dot slice, and then where do we want to slice from? So okay, let's start from the start bracket and then from the end bracket. And you think, okay, yeah, this will work. Do console log s, and then we run the tests. It's like, okay, this doesn't actually work because we've actually got our starting bracket here and we want to remove that bracket. So if we just do +1, it will then +1 from where that start bracket sort of index is, and I've ruined it again, unless it's just really slow. Yeah, there we go, it's just very slow. And now we've got our string, which is bar. So, okay, fantastic. So we've got that. Now let's start to sort of play around with it and do const reversed s is equal to s dot. Now we've got a string at the moment and we can't really do anything with that, so we need to turn that into an array, and with that we can split it. So we do s dot split, and we want to split each individual character so it's its own array, so we just do the single quotes there. And now with that, what this will do, if I just do it step by step, oh goodness me, reversed s, so this will give us an array, and what we want to do is we want to reverse that array, so you just literally use reverse. So now that will flip that array around. So now we've got grab. So okay, cool. And now we just want to join that back up together. And there we go, we've got our reversed string. So now with that reversed string, we want to, let's just take that console log out because I'm not going to use that anymore. With that reverse string, we want to put it back into our x value. So we want to say x is now equal to, just trying to think, x is now equal to, and we need to, we've got the string now reversed between them two brackets, but now we want to take the first, it might be easier to explain with, I know this one. So our first one was bar, and at the moment we've literally just got rab. But what we want to do now is we want to take the first part of the string before that bracket, and then we want to take the last part of the string after that bracket, and then put rab in between. So we'll do that with x. X is equal to, and if we do some more slicing, so x dot slice, it's like, okay, so where are we slicing from? Well, at the start we're slicing from the beginning of the string, and then the value in which we want to stop this slice at is where that first bracket is, and that is just start bracket. And then if we just do plus, and then the next part, let's just console log x. So, oh, an error, wrong time. Oh, okay. Yeah, because we're changing the value of x. It needs to be let. Let's do test 3. So console is foo, and that's because we've got the first part of the string before the brackets. So now if we plus the reversed string, so reversed s, now we're going to get the flipped, well, the reversed string now added onto that, and we haven't got that. Why haven't we got that? Oh, because that's test 1. So we go down to test 3 where we were. We've got foo rab now instead of the bar. So we've taken that first bracket out, and it looks like we're going to take the second bracket out as well now. So now we just want to do plus, and then we want to do another slice. So x dot slice, and we want to take the value of the string or the characters from the string after that closing bracket. And what we would do there is we'll go, okay, so we've already got that value, and that value was the end bracket. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that would be it. Because we're starting from 0, then we're going to the start bracket. And then what this will do is, because we've got one value in there, it will take it from this side and go, it will take it from the right side and go all the way across to the left to that end bracket value. So if we run the tests, which think, oh, okay, so it is even showing on that one there. We've still got that end bracket value, so literally just plus 1. And then it will remove that end bracket, so you can't see that here. Test 3, now that end bracket value has gone, but we've still got these ones here, and that's why all of this is going to go in the while loop, because while x, which what we've changed here, includes a start bracket, or you can even do an end bracket, whatever, do this loop. So constantly do this. So if I just put that within here, take that out, take the comments out, and then, that's a bit horrible. Where are we? There we are. And now we just need to return x. Run the tests, and then we're done. This can be cleaned up. We always need the end bracket, and we always need the start sort of bracket, the index I mean. However, this bit here, I sort of adding it all together. No, adding it together is fine. It's just this bit here, and you can just sort of stick this on the end. and then we can say const, I don't know, reversed string or rs, whichever. And then here, reversed string, and it'll do exactly the same, and then we're done.